Well, we left the house. I got a little 4-minute video just talking about clearing up something from my last video. But after that, this is what the video is kind of about, going to Charleston. My wife has a procedure tomorrow. It's about 9 o'clock. She's in bed. I ain't sleepy yet, so I'm just making videos, having a good time. And I'm in the bathroom, so it has a good acoustics, so she can sleep. Because, there's nowhere to go. It's kind of like, it's bigger than a cruise ship. But we had some weird stuff. So stick around, I'll try to explain it. So today, some weird stuff. So the search is on for the crazy house. Said it's got bottles in the walls and everything. So that my doctor told me he didn't want to see me till I found the crazy house. And maybe get the book and read it. So I guess the search is on. My neighbor texted me and told me she needed to call me when I got off work. She don't know what I'm doing. She broke her leg. So somebody's been getting the mail and they took it to her. And she got some mail, so she can't just put it back in my mailbox. But the mailman or mailwoman or mail person, whatever they call them these days, I seen him, he was a guy, so I think he's a mailman. It's being funny. They put it in the wrong box. They're not paying attention. They're just throwing all the mail together. We're right beside each other. Probably couldn't even get this phone in between them, but still, how hard is it to put the mail in the right box? Maybe it's hard, but at least I got a good neighbor. But we was talking about the house that the doctor wanted me to find. And she told me kind of some shocking news. So, what do you call it? Graphic warning alert or whatever. And you never know, there's a lot of history. Well, she told me she's been here forever. And she knew all the neighbors and she cut the road and everything. But these crazy neighbors I got, it's not called the crazy house, it's called the glass house. So they used to do abortions down there. So it's some scary stuff. And the doctor wanted me to know where the crazy house is. Well, you can't drive down here to this place because they don't even want me to be on their driveway. And she got some digging around and she said they do own the driveway, but it's just being buttholes telling me to get off the driveway. So anyway, I can't go down there and look, and they might have tore it down by now. But he said when he was a kid, used to, they had dirt roads and everybody went down everywhere, but you can't do that now. It's too many people and people all upset, but they had bottles in the wall and all this stuff. So I think that's the house, but I'll never be able to see it unless I see it from up above. But the satellite imagery is not that good, and it was there like 50 years ago. He's old, retired. He does this voluntary at the clinic. So it's interesting. So it's called the glass house instead of the crazy house. He probably thought crazy house because down the road from me, there's a guy called the Crazy House Farms. So he probably thought it was there because, he'd been busy, life. He couldn't remember exactly where it was at, but he knows pretty much the proximity of the location.
All the good stuff I like to eat. T-bone steak, baby back ribs, and pork chops. I'm at the right place.
Yeah, Piggly Wiggly's in the mood. They got Happy Halloween, witch's stew, spooky shrimp, monster meatloaf, and my wife. Woo. They showed us the spooky menu on Tuesday. It's Halloween. But up there on the board, they got a menu for every day of the week, except for Sundays and Tuesdays. Like specials. And they got other stuff you get too. But if I was 55 on Monday night, I get a 15% discount. This is the pound cake. My wife gave me a piece. I didn't order a piece. And I got sweet tea because it was free with the meal, so I wasted a drink. I could have got two unsweet, but my wife already had the unsweetened meal. course, we got coffee. Boy, this looks like a feast. You got fried chicken, macaroni, mashed potatoes and gravy. You got a roll. You got this butter here. You got butter beans, whatever that is. Some kind of cake over here. She got some kind of shrimp stuff with cornbread and mashed potatoes and collards, milk, bread, fruit salad. Fruit salad. So cool. I asked Siri to pin my location, and she did, and I took a picture of it so I know where I'm at.
I hope the guy's all right. There's a yellow thing there. Yeah, I just seen him raise his feet, I think. Good. I thought he was dead. They scared me to death. My wife said, "You didn't see the person laying there?" I said, "Nah." They did get the guy out of the street, so he's okay.
Yeah, you never know. I wasn't expecting nobody to be in the road. My wife seen him, but you know, he could have been a diabetic or insulin dropped or anything, but I'm glad that she got him out, and he was real shaky on his legs and stuff, so hopefully he's okay. Maybe they didn't call the ambulance, but yeah, you hate to see somebody falling down like that, but it's dangerous here. Now, I've heard in China, people just fall in the road, nobody help them because there's a scam where they'll sue you. But here, you know, it's different. It's dangerous because people hit you in their car, much less if you're laying in the road and can't see you. So somebody run over you here. Yeah, we're not too far from Nice's. I don't know if we're in Orangeburg or somewhere. And they got two officers up there now, and the guy's on the sidewalk, but he's out of the street, so there's no ambulance. So I don't know if something was his help or something he did, you know, like bad stuff. But he's still laying on the ground. So we'll see. It might have needed his medical attention. Hopefully he'll be all right. But I'm waiting out here. My wife's in here shopping. And since I'm kind of a little bit bigger, they don't have any clothes in here that fit me. I was going to get me a new shirt. She's in there having a good time, so she said she might be too tired later. So I think she's not worried as she was since she's shopping the day before her surgery. You know, she didn't think she's going to make it. What would be the point? So she's in there shopping. She's worried to death, so shopping always takes her mind off things. And I get to get some vitamin D in the cloudy weather and watch these different towns, see the aspect. Over here behind me, they got construction or something. They even got an officer in the road blowing the whistle at people, telling people where to go. So it's interesting. Another gentleman seen that gentleman like I did laying there and the police helping him. He said it's never a dull moment. You know, so it's one thing to catch all the stuff on TV, but seeing it in real life and people that are more in a more populated area or things going on crazy, you know, I know it's like you see it more than I do. So when I see stuff, it's like, wow, it's crazy. Oh, the police that was blowing the horn is on the other side of the shopping center. And we realized, I heard a woman say, that was an old guy that was involved in the wreck. But, you know, it didn't make a lot of sense because I was just talking video and noticing that one guy that was in the road on one side of the shopping center, the other side of the shopping center, they had a wreck. That's why the police was out there to direct in traffic. And I heard an ambulance. So it's a small town. Well, it's kind of a big town. It's Orangeburg. But they didn't have enough ambulances. So that's why the guy was waiting up there probably 35 minutes. And as we was going out of town, an ambulance come toward us as we was leaving. So that must be from the hospital. So they did, I'm assuming the ambulance went and picked the guy up that was laying there, you know. So they did take care of him. Hopefully he's okay. You know, you can do you can go, hey, you know, for iPhone, the S word. If I do it, she might pop up while I'm doing this video. And I said, pin my location. So it was in Orangeburg, you know. So it showed me where I was on the map, just asking Siri to do it. Pretty much we won't know how to do anything. I had to ask the phone, what do we do now? You know, but I just wanted to say that I'm pretty sure got help, you know, but there's some people that needed ambulances today I seen, and we was at an old thrift store. There she is. Now it's Halloween when we checked in down here before I took my wife to eat. And the funny thing, my wife was in line. You know, she needed the credit card, or she needed my ID because she left her ID in the car. So I went and get a little buggy and I put her little stuff on it and I wheeled it up. And I got right beside her because she was checking in and she was in line. Well, the man and lady, older one, and it's Halloween, and they said, hey, buddy, don't you know in America this is how we do a line? And I said, well, this is my wife right here. And he said, oh, I'm sorry. And I said, don't worry, I'm used to it. They took care of reservation. I said, well, excuse me, I gotta go this way. So I went over there and his wife said, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, y'all have a good stay. And I said, well, thank you so much, ma'am. So she was nice, you know, and he didn't apologize. He just kind of just wanted to jump on somebody for thinking they're cutting in front of him, but I wasn't. So, you know, that was the Halloween bandits, I guess. So that's another thing. It's been crazy, man. Hair, dirt in the bed, seeing people laying on the ground. Halloween has been a weird day today. Since I'm fussing about things, I figured I'd fuss about the shower. Thing looks like a baseball bat got shoved through the floor up the stairs. Look at that. How big that thing is? That's what the shower looks like. And the paint's peeling all in there. I want to do the Michael Myers song. However it goes. Halloween 2023.
Safe choice, you know?
Yeah.
And then how'd you like the steak soup?
California dreaming again.
House sound, like house dressing.
Yep, California dreaming. Ain't hardly nobody in here, so it's nice. Margarita time at California dreaming. Watermelon before my wife's surgery tomorrow. Yay!
Under the top part there.
And my wife got a salad. I'm still hungry from the other place, so I'm having one of these.
You know what?
Sirloin with Brussels
You said
sprouts.
Brussels sprouts, and
Look
I'm
how
thinking about
big.
something else.
Sirloin is.
Cheesecake with the California dreaming in Charleston. These are pictures I took to take down to the front desk to show them. Said, hey, I got stuff in the bed, man. There's hair and all kind of dirt. So, what's going on? Yeah, this kind of got me. We're staying at the La Quinta Inn down here in Charleston. And I seen a bug in the bathroom. But it looks like this thing's got dog hair in it or human hair, I don't know. But I just pulled it down that much and told them I'd like to change it, and I think my wife's dirty too. And I wouldn't have thought about it, but I went to use the restroom, and down here there was a tiny bug. See where that little brown spot is? Right here, there was a bug moving around. And I seen him, and I said, you know, I wasn't sure it was a bed bug or not, so I said, well, I better check the sheets. It kind of scared me. You know, you paying all this money, you don't want to be staying in no bug-infested thing. I know they can't help it. People stay here, they got to get all their money. But see right there? See, the bed ain't even together. See, that's supposed to be square like that one. This probably room's got all kind of stuff, but I just don't want to sleep on a dog hair or human hair or whatever it is. To me, I feel like all they did was just take the sheets off and use the same sheets didn't wash it. So I'm kind of disappointed. I've never seen
Well, I have, but I hadn't seen them in a while. So ain't no telling what's under these sheets. It might be bed bugs. Who knows? Yeah, the fella, they call him the bed attendant or something like that. The house attendant. Yeah, it wasn't housekeeping, it was house attendant. He come in here, redid the beds now, so hopefully we won't get hair all over us. And I'm going to tell them downstairs about this so they don't try to charge me for the broken bed thing.
Yeah, California Dreaming is right next door. We could have walked. It's probably 2-3 tenths of a mile, but we drove over there. I rode with my father-in-law, mother-in-law. They come down here to be supportive of Crystal and Mars. So we'll be in the waiting room. We got to be at the hospital at 9, 11. They're going to do it if they get everything done on time and everything. Then probably about 2 or 3 hours. So we'll have to go get a turkey burger. They got good turkey burgers down here. But I think the guy's name was Frederick. So give Frederick a shout out if you come down to California Dreaming. We talked and he told us some cool stuff. You know, like he's from the Philippines. He's been over here since he's 4 years old, and he's probably going to go back next year and going to go to school. It's free over there. And I guess probably could be a dual citizen, you know, born over there, and so he can go to school. And he don't know if he'll come back here or live over there, but he lived, I can't remember where it was, and he said he didn't use the internet and all that. But then I said, hey, I watch a channel on the ladies from the Philippines that she just did a tour over here. And he's like, I don't know who that is, but you know, I can't half talk, and it's real Southern, or maybe not, I don't know. But this is the way I talk, you know, because you can't hear, so a lot of people can't hear you because of dialect or whatever. But he was real cool. But I said, the Filipino P. And he said, I know who that is, after I showed him a picture. So he knew who she was then. So it was pretty cool. And then this other guy said he was, you know, where we're at, there's, down here in Charleston, there's a more diverse population. So it's cool. You have a whole lot more diverse people. And we do up in, you know, the CSRA, they are, but it's not as noticeable. You know, people are kind of more area domesticated instead of fresh. But, you know, I guess the way I look, the guy come and fixed the bed. So he brought some new sheets and all and put new sheets on the bed. And he said he was French. He said he didn't understand English, or maybe didn't understand me. And you never know what kind of customer you're going to have. So he probably didn't want to be bothered, just wanted to do it, be left alone. He might have called him in to work to change these sheets because they had dog hair and stuff. I was a little paranoid. But he's a real nice guy. So, you know, with a smartphone, I looked up French to English, well, English to French. And I said, dog hair. And he's like, what? Oh, don't understand. So it went, de full. You know, and I can't play it. He goes, what? I play it again. He goes, defer, because the smartphone will speak for you. And he's like, okay. I done got myself in trouble now. I done put this charade up. This guy's going to aggravate me to death with his phone because I'm sitting in there. So I take the sheets off the other bed, you know, so let him know, hey, you know, I don't mind helping, and I'm kind of struggling doing everything. And he's older than me, running circles around me. And my father-in-law was telling me I need some kind of rope exercise, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure out how to get more mobility issues, you know, with this arthritis and old man problems. But I was I was in there with him while he's doing everything. My wife went to see her parents in the hotel, and he changed it. And I told him, you know, thank you. And he's, what? And then I played it on the phone, the English translator to French, and merci is something. And I'm not sure if he understood some of the French, but he said, oh, merci, you telling me thank you, or I'm telling you thank you? I said, I'm telling you thank you. You know, but, and then my wife come in, and yeah, I guess he realized it was harmless, and I told him my wife up here, you know, for heart surgery, that's why we're here, because they give you a discount staying at the hotel. And this is the only time we've had it. If I turned the lights off, got in bed, I probably wouldn't have seen it. But since I seen that little bug, and then I thought, oh, you know, because it didn't look like a ant. I don't know what it is. Probably some ocean bug or something. But since I had the lights on, I seen what was in the bed. So I was like, oh, just freaked out a little bit. Because if I sleep in bed and they don't change it, I'm probably going to have a lot more hair from my beard than I did from the dog. But so finally, the guy did the seats. And I asked him, you going to take those? He said, yeah. So he picked up the old sheets and took them to the linen place. And, you know, we're right here by the elevator. So he took I went to get ice. He said, the ice machine's right there. I knew he was jiving me because, you know, most Americans, and especially the younger generation, no offense, but they're not going to take time to learn all these different languages, even with Babel or whatever. You know, we're speaking English. We have a hard enough time trying to keep up with the English language and the syntax and different meanings and, you know, all these different things people try to throw at us and make English barriers by, well, this is important now. Oh, wait a minute, this is important. So you can't chase after all the fads and all, and they made things so expensive, they've stopped people from chasing the fads. People can't afford nothing. So then they're wondering, well, why can't we ship anything? Nobody's buying nothing. Nobody can afford it. You can barely afford to live. So anyway, I thought it was funny because that was this guy's way of, you know, not really wanting to be bothered. And I'm a little slow, so I didn't really catch on that at first. But I was bored, too much coffee. So here I'm talking, and I think he didn't mind. You know, he didn't attack me, but he's pretty much telling me to leave him alone. No, don't understand English. The ice machine's right there. Yeah. Okay, you know, but anyway, it's crazy. So we're down here in Charleston. I'm making another video while the other one was taking so long to load. It was like 26 minutes. And, you know, this one's taking a while to load. But I appreciate y'all watching my videos. I know a lot of people won't, but people that have time or maybe influence you or do something good, it'll be cool. So I'm having a good time. Good time making videos. My wife's asleep. And I'm making my own TV on Halloween. So this is me trick-or-treating, making videos at the La Quinta Inn in Charleston. And I ain't gonna pay for another night, but I gotta find something to do. You know, I wanted to do this. I might call them, kind of scared because I'm wobbly. So, you know, how do you get less wobbly? And trying to get my medicine right with the sugar. But I thought about the TSA. It's good benefits, even if they only work me part-time. 30 hours, I think I can make, if you make $20 an hour, I can make like 600 a week. For me, would be good, because I need to make more than $320 a week right now to get my son out of the house, because it's my responsibility with him being, you know, autistic and spontaneous. It's kind of my responsibility to take care of him. He's 21, but you know, I want to take care of my little baby boy and try to get him straight, you know, and then take care of my wife. We prayed, and you know, if you see this video before she has her surgery, November 1st at 11, you know, keep vibes, or maybe the future vibes, and go back and heal the past vibes. But you know, I know she's in good hands. Just one of them things. But thank y'all for watching.